everyone, this is Cheryl the Craft Nut 32, and I'm here today to share with you a 12 by 12 layout. One of the things I was hoping to do more this year was layouts, and 12 by 12 specifically. I've been making some mini albums. I have yet to fill them up with pictures. I'm not really too sure why, but I feel like when you do a 12 by 12, you start off with the picture and you kind of work from there. At least that's how I do it. And so I have been going through all my photos and choosing my favorite ones. At this point, I have shoe boxes full of photos that I think would make excellent scrapbook layouts. And so because I have so many of them, I've been going through and just trying to pick my favorites as kind of a good place to start off. Ideally, I'd have them all done in scrapbooks and have them ready to go so everyone can look at them. And that's not me. I just love seeing scrapbook pages that everyone has and that they've made. And I think that's something everyone can really enjoy in a family, so hopefully one day that will be me too. I'll have albums filled up with lots of images and lots of, not images, but lots of wonderful layout pages. So anyways, this is one of the first ones that I've done for this year, and this shot is one of my favorite shots of my two older boys. I was sitting on an armchair and they came right up in front of me and said, "Stick 'em up," and they had almost every weapon toy-wise. Like, we don't have any firearms in our house, but all of the toys, they had like baseball bats, they had guns here in the pocket, they had their lightsaber swords hanging off pockets, and my little guy Bobby here, his pants were almost falling down. They were so loaded up with weapons, and just the looks on their faces just cracked me up. And so every time I see that that picture, it just cracks me up. So kind of the background to the picture, I titled it "Stick 'em Up" just because of that's what they had done. I luckily had my camera right beside me and was able to take a shot, and so I captured it, which was great. The design for this layout page is kind of an amalgamation of a lot of different layouts that I've seen. I've been looking on Pinterest and Google searches and lots of different areas for scrapbook sketches, and so this one was my own. Well, not really my own, because it was like an amalgamation of different layouts that I'd seen. So to start off, I chose my background paper, and oops, it's falling apart. It's the My Mind's Eye Lost and Found, and I love this pack. I love it because it's masculine, but it's still pretty as well. I mean, you have like this kind of page, I hope that turns out, but it's like a really pale floral pattern. And it's not like over the top pretty, so I can use it with boy pictures, and I don't think when my boys are teenagers they wouldn't, squirm thinking that I used floral patterns for them. Like, it's a masculine pretty, so. But overall they do have a lot of really masculine pages, but not over the top. So I chose this page because I also thought I could do a subtitle down here. It had a spot for it. Haven't done it yet. I think I'm going to handwrite something in. And then I started off with some craft cardstock and just made this big long banner. And I kind of wasn't really too sure where to go after that. So then I stamped it with this little stamp right here from, what one is this again? I think it's In a Pear Tree. Yep, And a Pear Tree. Stamp set from Lawn Fawn. I got this at Christmas, but I never got around to using this little star-like stamp, and I thought that would make a great background stamp for this. And I just used some Versamark. I was going to emboss it and didn't, so I'm happy how I left it like that because the pages glittered and I didn't want too much going on. And then I had my Cricut cartridge, what is that one called? Something to Celebrate, and I just cut out a whole bunch of various size little banner pieces. So for my photo, I matted it on some black cardstock, and then I matted that on some cream cardstock, and I left this because this is where I'm going to journal. I'm going to write the little story down about the picture. I think we still have it on our camera, so hopefully we'll be able to include a date. And that was about it. Once I got all the little banner pieces tucked in, and I see that this one's crooked, so hopefully can fix it without tearing it all apart. And I just added various banner pieces. It's kind of looking really far away. So that's it there. And so that's about it. Hopefully you got a good view, but all of these little banner pieces are just tucked away. These papers here are from Costco, and the little glittery papers are from a glittery page in the My Mind's Eye stack that I showed you. Anyways, was a fun layout to do, and thank you for watching. I hope you're all having a great day. Bye!